The question here is, from the figure given below, find the values of 2 sine y minus cos y, and then you have other 3 questions. Fine. In the figure, if you can see, there are 2 right angled triangles. Right? What are the right angled triangles? ABC is one, the bigger right angled triangle with the right angle at B, and the other triangle is BDC, which is right angled at D. Okay. These are the 2 right angles that you can see. Okay. So if you see in these 2 right angled triangles, you have one side unknown. If you see in the smaller right angle triangle BDC, this is the hypotenuse BC, which is not known. But you know the perpendicular BD and you know the base DC. So you can find out the length of the hypotenuse. So let's first find out. In the right angle triangle BDC, BC square is equal to BD square plus DC square, which is equal to 9 square plus 12 square, which is equal to 81 plus 144, which is equal to 225. So therefore BC must be the square root of 225, which is equal to 15. Now no units is given, so let's keep it at 15 units. Okay, so let's write it here. We have found this out to be 15. Now you see the bigger right angle triangle ABC. In this, which one is the hypotenuse? AC. This one is the hypotenuse. Length is given here, 25, right? And which one is the base here? In the bigger right angle triangle, the base or the perpendicular, whatever you say, this is 15, right? You have to find out this. So you have to find out the, let's say you have to find out the perpendicular given the base. So let's find it out. In the right angle triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Put the values. AC square 25 square is equal to AB square, which we need to find out, and BC square is 15 square. Okay, so this is 625 is equal to AB square plus 225. That means 625 minus 225 is equal to AB square. That means 400 is equal to AB square. That means AB square is equal to 400. That means AB is equal to square root of 400, which is 20. We have found out the length of AB. Let's write it here, 20. We have found out this length. Okay, so in both the right angle triangle, whatever was the unknown length, we have found out. Now let's find out the values. First, you have to find out sine y minus cos y. So let us first find out sine y. If you see y is here, that means this must be our perpendicular, right? This is the hypotenuse. That means this must be our base. So therefore, sine y is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. That means 9 by 15. Number 1. Sine y is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. And perpendicular here is BD, hypotenuse is BC. BD by BC. And BD, length of BD here is 9. 15 is the hypotenuse. So 9 by 15. 3, 5. So sine y is 3 by 5. Next is, you have to find out cos y. Cos y is equal to base by hypotenuse. In the same right angle triangle, which one is the base? BC is the base. And which one is the hypotenuse? BC. So DC by BC, which is equal to 12 by 15. DC by BC, which is equal to 12 by 15. 3, 5. Sorry, 4, and this is 5. So this is 4 by 5. So what is it that you have to find out? 2 sine y minus cos y. Therefore, 2 sine y minus cos y is equal to twice 3 by 5 minus 4 by 5, which is 6 by 5 minus 4 by 5, which is 2 by 5. Clear? Any question?
No,
Number
sir.
next question is 2 sin x minus cos x. So let's first find out sin x and cos x. So sin x here is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay. Now see which right angle triangle to consider. If you see, I will consider the bigger right angle triangle because this angle is given to be x, right? So in this case, now which should be our perpendicular and which should be our base? Okay, you can see properly now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which should be our perpendicular and which should be our base? So let's decide on that. X is the angle here, so opposite to x, this should be our perpendicular now, right? Which should be our base? This is the hypotenuse, obviously. Therefore, this becomes our base, AB. Okay, now we shall write sin x must be equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular here is BC, hypotenuse here is AC. So BC by AC. BC by AC. And BC here is 15 and AC is 25. So 15 by 25. 3 by 5. Next, we need to find out cos x. Cos x here is, sorry, I forgot to write here. This is perpendicular by hypotenuse. This is base by hypotenuse. In the bigger right angle triangle, which one is the base? The base here is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB by AC, 20 by 25. 4 by 5. So what do you have to find out? You have to find out twice sin x minus cos x. Therefore, twice sin x minus cos x is equal to twice 3 by 5 minus 4 by 5, which will again give you 2 by 5. Okay. So that is what this is. First two questions. Next, third question is 1 minus sin x plus cos y. 1 minus sin x plus cos y. 1 minus sin x. What is the value of sin x we have calculated here? 3 by 5 plus cos y. How much have we calculated cos y? 4 by 5. Take the LCM. We get 5 minus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 9 minus 3 by 5, just 6 by 5. Okay, so this is 1 minus sin x plus cos y. And finally, you have 2 cos x minus 3 sin y plus 4 tan x. So you have a tan x here. Let's first find out tan x. Tan x, you can either find out by sin x by cos x, or you can find out from the diagram. Tan x, this is my perpendicular, this is my base. So BC by AB. Let's write the formula first for tan x. Perpendicular by base. BC by AB. Length of BC 15, length of AB 20. So 15 by 20. Cancelled. 3 by 4. So what is it that you have to find out now? You have to find out here 2 cos x minus 3 sin y plus 4 tan x. Let's put the values here now. 2 cos x. How much have we found cos x? Cos x we have found out above as 4 by 5. Minus 3. Sin y. How much have we found out sin y above? Sin y we have found out 3 by 5. plus 4 tan x. Tan x above, just above we have found out 3 by 4. So this is 4, this 4 cancels here. So you get 8 by 5 minus 9 by 5 plus 3. We'll to take the LCM. 8 minus 9 plus 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 minus 9 by 5, which is equal to 23 minus 9 is 14 by 5. That's the answer. Okay, so this was nothing but finding out all the ratios from the triangle given. Any questions on this problem? Anywhere? No question. And I'll move on to the next question. Number 5. A triangle is given. In fact, no figure is not given. Let's read the problem. In triangle PQR, angle Q is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so we construct a right angle triangle. So PQR, and this is angle Q is 90 degree. PQ is equal to 40 centimeters. So let's write 40 centimeters. And PR plus QR, that means sum of this side and this side is given to be 50. Find, and here you have to find sin P, cos P, and tan R. Okay, that means the other two sides are not given, but what is given is the sum of the sides. So I say let us start by saying hypotenuse. Let PR is equal to x. Let this is equal to x, right? So what is given here? It is given here PR plus QR is equal to 50, and PR we have taken as x. That means what is the length of QR? QR should be 50 minus x. So this length is 50 minus x. Okay, so now we use Pythagoras theorem to find out x. So in the right angle triangle PQR, hypotenuse square PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Put the values. PR is x, PQ is 40, QR is 50 minus x. Okay, now we simplify this. So x square is equal to 40 square is 1600, and you expand this by a minus b whole square. So you have 50 square a square plus b square minus twice ab. Okay, so you get x square is equal to 1600 plus 2500 plus x square minus 100x. Okay, now you take everything on one side. You will get here x square. Take all this side. Get x square minus x square plus 100x minus 1600 minus 2500, or you can keep 1600 and 2500 this side only, on the other side. Okay, just take 100x at that side. So this x square will cancel. You get 100x is equal to 25 plus 16 is 4100. That means x is equal to 4100 by 100. That means you get x is equal to 41 centimeters. So therefore, what is the length of PR here? Therefore, PR is equal to x is equal to 41 centimeter. And what was the length of QR? QR was 50 minus x. So therefore, QR is equal to 50 minus x is equal to 50 minus 41 is equal to 9 centimeters. So let's write down. PR is 41. Let's write this as 41 centimeters. We have found. And this we have found out this as 9 centimeters. Right? Now it will be easier for us to find out what is asked. We want to find out sin P. Number 1. Sin P. Sin is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Now, sin P. This is angle we are talking about. So which should be the perpendicular? This should be our perpendicular, right? And this is already the hypotenuse. So this should be QR by PR. and QR length, we have found this out to be 9 centimeters. Hypotenuse is 41. So 9 by 41. That's it. Sine P. Next, what are we supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out cos P. Cos P is base by hypotenuse. Okay, let's see the triangle here. Which one is the base? This one. The remaining side is the base. So PQ is the base. So PQ by PR. PQ by PR. PQ here length is given to be 40. PR is 41. So cos P is this. Otherwise, now there's one more thing which I want to tell you. If you know sine P, you can always find out cos P. Instead of using this, you can also find it out this manner. If you know sine P, you know that cos square P is equal to 1 minus sine square P, right? So 1 minus sine square, above we have found out how much? 9 by 41.
दोस्तों फर्नीचर किसी भी
This is
घर
1
का
minus
एक है जो आपके घर की
81 by, and for 41 square, how much is 41 square? $1,681. Okay, so this is, take the LCM, 1,681. 1681 minus 81, which you get as 1600 by 1681. So therefore cos P must be the square root of, we take the positive square root because because angle P is less than 90 degree. Remember, for all angles which are less than 90 degree, the trigonometric ratios will all be positive. So that is why we ignore the negative sign, which is equal to square root of 1600 by square root of 1681. Square root of 1600 you know as 40. Square root of 1681 is 41. Okay, so that is how we find out cos P. So either you can find it out this way, or you can find it out this way also. Any of the two. Fine. Third one, we have to find out here tan R. Tan R. Now look at the figure here. Which angle now are we talking about here now? A perpendicular and base will change now. Tan R. Now we are talking about this angle. So which one is a perpendicular? This. Which one is a base? This. And this is already the hypotenuse. So tan R is perpendicular by base. Let's write perpendicular by base. Perpendicular here is PQ, base here is QR. PQ by QR. And PQ, what is the length of PQ here? 40. QR is 9. 40 by 9. Okay, so that's it. That is how we find out. Any questions here?
No, sir.
No question. Fine. We move on to the next problem then. Very similar kind of a problem, except that in this problem they have given you an isosceles right angle triangle. What is an isosceles right angle triangle? Any right angle triangle in which perpendicular and base are same. Perpendicular and hypotenuse of a right angle triangle cannot be equal. Why can't they be equal? Can anyone tell me? Why can't perpendicular and hypotenuse be?
Sir, because x square is equal to p square plus b square. Hypotenuse is equals to perpendicular plus base square. So that is why.
Yes. So what does it mean? You are correct.
So that
means hypotenuse must be the greatest side, right?
yes, sir.
Hypotenuse must be the greatest side of all the three sides, of all the other two sides, right? So that is why the hypotenuse cannot be equal to perpendicular, neither can it be equal to the base. Only perpendicular and base can be equal. So in this figure given below, ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC is equal to 5 centimeters. So this is given to be 5 centimeter, and this is also given to be 5 centimeter. Okay, AB is equal to AC, and BC is 6 centimeter. So now if AB and AC are equal, which angle should we take as a right angle? Can anyone tell me which angle should we take as a right angle? Which angle should we take a right angle? Should we take angle B as right angle? Should we take angle C as right angle? Or should we take angle A as right angle? Which one?
So
So
angle
angle
Why?
A.
So
So angle
Why? Because you see here, the greatest side is 6 centimeter, right? And these two sides are equal. That means these two have to be the perpendicular and the base. And in between these two has to be the right angle, because this must be opposite to the hypotenuse. Clear with this?
yes, sir.
Okay. So that means angle A is a 90-degree angle. So let's write here. Here, angle A is equal to 90 degree. Opposite to the greatest side, BC. Okay. So this is the 90-degree angle. Now, once we have identified the 90-degree angle, okay, you now have to find out sine C. So this angle we are talking about. Okay. Number one, sine C. Sine, what is the formula for sine? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. In this case, if we are talking about this angle, this becomes a perpendicular. And which one is a hypotenuse? This is a hypotenuse. So this is AB by BC. AB is 5 centimeter, BC is 6. That's 5 by 6. Okay. Sine C we have found out. Okay. And I have done it in a different way here. Okay. I think better you try do it this way. This is a better way of doing. Okay. Tan B. Tan B here is, now we are talking about this angle here, right? So which should be a perpendicular and which should be a base? And which should be, this is already the hypotenuse. So this should be a now a perpendicular. This is now a base, right? Okay. Now, no, there's something. This is not a right angle triangle. Okay, okay. I'll just correct, make a correction here. This is not a right angle triangle. That is why I've done it in that way. Okay, let's read the question once again. In the figure given below, this is this is a right angle triangle, isosceles triangle. I don't know whether it's 90-degree or not. Fine. With AB is equal to AC is equal to 5 centimeter. BC is 6 centimeter. I don't know whether this is a right angle triangle. Let me check whether this is a right angle triangle. How will you check? If the greatest side is this, it's the square of this plus the square of this. Is it equal to 6 square? No, it is not equal to 6 square. Therefore, this angle is not 90 degree. Understood? So that is the point here. That is why I did it in a different manner. So what you do, if such a situation you come across, then you drop a perpendicular, make a right angle triangle by dropping a perpendicular from this. So this is, let's call this point B. Okay. Now see, this is an isosceles triangle from which, from the point of intersection of the equal side, we have drawn a perpendicular. That means these two also must be equal. That means here, BD must be equal to DC is equal to half of 6, which is equal to 3 centimeter. So this is 3 centimeter and this is 3 centimeter. Okay. Now once we have got 3 centimeters, now consider this right angle triangle, or you can consider the other one also, no problem. Okay. You see in this right angle triangle, this is the hypotenuse, right? And you can take the other two sides as the perpendicular and base. So you know 3 centimeter as your base. You can find out this length AD by Pythagoras theorem. So in the right angle triangle ADB, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. So that means AB square here is, AB is 5. AD we want to find out. BD we just found out above to be 3. Okay, so here what do we get? 25 is equal to AD square plus 9. That means 25 minus 9 is equal to AD square. That means AD square is 16. That means AD is square root of 16, which is 4 centimeters. So we have also got the length of this 4 centimeters. Right? Once you've got the length of this, now we can find out the whatever is asked. Sine C. Yes, sine C. Sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So let's see which angle we are talking about here. We are talking about this angle here, sine C. So you consider this right angle triangle. Which one is the perpendicular? This one. This is the hypotenuse, and obviously they become the base. So this is perpendicular is AD and hypotenuse is AC. So is equal to AD by AC. AD by AC. AD we have just found out here to be 4 centimeters and AC length is 5. So sine C is 4 by 5. Okay, so next we come to the next question, which is we have to find out tan B. Now what is the tan? Tan is perpendicular by base. Okay, so perpendicular. Now which right angle triangle to consider? Tan of which angle we have to find out? We have to find out tan of this angle. So that means this becomes our perpendicular and this becomes our base. This becomes our hypotenuse. Okay, so perpendicular here is AD and hypotenuse here is AC. So AB, AD by AB. Is equal to, now AD here is 4 centimeter, 5 centimeters, 4 by 5. Okay. That's it. Number 3. Next, you have to find out tan C minus cot B. Let's first find out tan C. Tan C is perpendicular by base. Which right angle triangle to consider? Which is the angle here? That means here, now we shall consider this right angle triangle, right? Because see, this is the angle that is concerned. So this becomes our perpendicular, this becomes our base. So AD by BC, the DC. AD by DC. AD length is 4, DC length is 3. So tan C is 4 by 3. Cot B. How will you find out cot B? You know cot is the reciprocal of tan. You've already found out tan B here. So cot B is equal to 1 by tan B. No need to find out cot separately. Just a reciprocal of tan is this. So 1 by 4 by 5, which is equal to 5 by 4. So therefore, what do you get? Tan C minus cot B. Therefore, tan C minus cot B is equal to 4 by 3 minus 5 by 4. Take the LCM. 16 minus 15. 1 by 12. And that's your answer. Any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
That's good enough.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Let's try out the next problem as much as we can. I'll just try to do this problem. This is also an easy problem. Number 7. So figure is given to you. Let's draw the figure here. This is the figure given. AD is perpendicular to BC. Fine, you can see in the figure, it's marked already. BD is equal to 15. That is also marked. Sine B is 4 by 5. So you cannot mark it in the figure, just write it. Given sine B is equal to 4 by 5. Okay, tan C is equal to 1. Also tan C is given. 1. You need to calculate the lengths of AD, AB, DC and AC. Now there is a very important technique that you have to learn here. It seems that I won't be able to finish this problem, but I want you to understand this technique. We shall be using this technique extensively later on, okay, in almost all the problems. So given here is sine B. See, B is this angle here, right? So we consider this right angle triangle, right? So sine B is equal to 4 by 5 is given, right? But what is sine B? Sine B is perpendicular by hypotenuse is equal to 4 by 5. And in this case, if we consider this right angle triangle, which is a perpendicular, perpendicular is AD, right? And the hypotenuse is AB is equal to 4 by 5. So AD by AB is equal to 4 by 5. That means the ratio is equal to 4:5. That means what can I say? I can take AD as 4K and I can take AB as 5K. Can I or I can't? Tell me, have you understood this or not?
Yes,
Tell
sir,
me.
Can you please
understood.
explain once more?
Yes, sir. Can you explain once again?
If X is to Y is equal to 1:2, what do? Let X is equal to K and Y is equal to 2K, right? That is what you do, isn't it? In ratio and proportion, we have done this.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
all those who were asking, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
AD is to AB is equal to 4:5. That means I can take AD as 4K and I can take AB as 5K, right? Now is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now once we know that AD is 4K and AB is 5K, so let's write it here. AD is 4K. Let's write it here in brackets. Later I will erase. And AB here is 5K. Okay. So we know now in this right angle triangle, I can use Pythagoras theorem to find out the value of K in the right angle triangle ADB. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. That means AD square is 5K whole square is equal to AD square is 4K whole square plus BD square is 15 square, right? So this is an equation we are getting in K. We can find the value of K. 25K square is equal to 16K square plus 225. That means 25K square minus 16K square is equal to 225. That means 9K square is equal to 225. That means K square is equal to 225 divided by 9. That means K square is equal to square root of 225 by 9. Take the positive square root here, then K is equal to not K square. K is equal to square root of 225 by 9. Square root of 225, this is 15 and this is 3. So this is 5. So we're getting K is equal to 5. So what is the length of AD? AD here is 4K, which is equal to 4 into 5, which is equal to 20 centimeter. And what is AB here? AB is 5K. AB is 5K is equal to 5 into 5, which is 25 centimeter. That's it. Okay. And the other lengths are also there, but I'll do that on next day. We'll stop here.